What's going on, YouTube and Ninja fans, Halo competitive fans slash players? Just making a post vlog of Atlanta Iron Games. Just about everything that happened. So let's start with the practice leading up to the tournament. For those of you guys who don't know, we got seventh, which is a very like underwhelming placing. I probably played like the worst that I've ever played before, and I'll explain why. On top of a bunch of other things. So practice leading up to the tournament was pretty good at first. Like the first like week was actually really good. I think we on CLG's host. I think we beat them or we lost like 5-6 or something like that, or like 4-5, and that was on Royal Two's host. So we were really happy about that. Then like later, I think we 11-0'd Cloud9, which was like later got better with Ninja. Just kidding, because they got third and they played really well this tournament. So I was really happy for them. So shout out to everyone on Cloud9. Congrats on your third place placing. I hung out with them like Saturday night, Sunday night. I hung out with them more than I hung out with my own team at this tournament. So there's no bad blood between us. Just to clarify that as well. Yes, and then just the future, online cups we didn't play very well. When Jacob went to Aries Carey's house, like one of them didn't have a mic the whole time, so they had to choose who was gonna have a mic and who wasn't, which was I thought was pretty stupid. Like the best thing about practice is obviously, well, I mean, even like moving in with a teammate for like a couple days is to have that perfect practice. Duo looking at each other's screens, whatever, and everyone being able to hear one another. But we couldn't hear each other. So that was pretty poor online practice 3 days before the tournament. We weren't playing very well. There were some things that were said that like Zeke and I didn't know how to win games, and just things that shouldn't have been said, like especially right before the tournament, at least like after the tournament. But when we finally get to the tournament and we get to the hotel, and the hotel is probably the most rapey hotel I've ever seen. There was blood on the walls, dude. There was a concrete wall outside our window, and there was jizz stains on the blankets, like visible stains. It was disgusting. We had to sleep in that Thursday night, and that was probably the worst night of sleep I've ever gotten. I slept like a vampire. I was fully clothed with a hood on, and I was just like, and I got the worst sleep. All three of them snored. We got triple snore. Zeke. Apparently, I snored a little bit. Maybe I think it was because I was obviously we were all sleeping up like that because it was disgusting. But it was a triple snore trifecta, which is never good. And then we ended up losing to Velocity on Friday night, and we shouldn't have lost to them. It was by like 4 seconds, and there was just hill time that we weren't getting. Like in the game 3, like there was like 15 seconds in Red Hill that we just didn't get at all because people weren't like, I don't know, we just weren't on the same page. Like that whole tournament, I've never felt as lost on a team than I had on this team, and it's not saying that these players are bad at all. Considering that, I think that they're all great players. They placed third in PAX finals. Jacob and Mason, and then also Zeke has placed second, third, like almost all throughout his Reach career. He's performed really well with his teams. But with us four together, it was not. It just wasn't good, man. Like I've never felt more lost in my entire life. Like a little lost puppy, didn't know what to do. I felt like there just wasn't. It wasn't like all four players were playing to win. We were all on completely different pages, and the book was like 1,000 pages long. And you can just tell, man, the communication wasn't there. Like we were all talking, but it wasn't like good talking. I don't know, man. It was like the least prepared. It was like the worst tournament team and I think all four of us would agree. Like, just no one was getting the right stuff done, and it showed. We took Velocity to game 5 for 7th, 8th. We won game 5 barely by we destroyed them game 5. But we should have 2-0'd them that night, Friday night. We should have 3-0'd them for 7th, 8th. And we got 3-0'd by Winter Fox, and they were all like having mental breakdowns. Like that's like we played them at their worst. Nated was like, I'm done. I don't even care. I don't want to play. And then Randa was just Randa, and then Contra was like emo as well, and so was Ryan. Even we still got destroyed by them. Which also just goes to show that the team really wasn't like. If we can't beat a crumbling Winter Fox team, what team can we beat on LAN? Really, not a lot. And I don't think that practice would have done anything for it. So that's really one of the main reasons that I decided to just leave. It wasn't a drop. It might have become a drop. and I would have been fine with it. But no, I just decided to leave, get ahead of everything, and just kind of I'm going to be marketing myself as a free agent. I think I might be playing with them on the online cup because of like transfer team periods, I guess. But yeah. So I'm just going to be playing a shitload of Halo. I'm taking a little week off. Like I'll be streaming, I think like a little bit on Wednesday, a little bit on Thursday, and that's pretty much it. Maybe the Sunday tournament cup, and maybe some other days with Jess. But I'm just gonna be visiting Jess for the week and just kind of relaxing. So some streams here and there to keep you guys posted on some stuff, and obviously just give you guys some content. And then I'll be back streaming like my grind again on Monday, and I'm just gonna be marketing myself as free agent. Because I don't think there's a pool of players right now outside of like, like I can't grab, this player, this player, this player, this player, and then like place top 4. Like I don't think that there's, at least as of right now, that's how I feel. I think this is the best decision, and I'm totally comfortable with if worst comes to worst, I don't get anything for Indianapolis, that's fine, because I think that I feel like I'm a top player. I felt. Even though, I was getting ripped on most of the time when I was on C9 for stuff, like I still felt extremely comfortable when I played with them, and that, I was always confident in what I was doing, but not with this Noble squad. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much everything, man. I had a fun time at the tournament. I think Iron Games was ran really well. They did everything they could. I think they, maybe should have picked a different interviewer, but that's just me. I'm biased. Jessica killed UGC events, and I think she should have also been picked for Iron Games. But that's just me. Like that's just that's just it's very yeah, okay. So that's it. That's everything. I hope you guys like the video, man. I'm gonna be doing last but not least, PS, I uninstalled League of Legends. Just thought I'd throw that out there. That reason being so that I could focus more on streaming, more on Halo, and more on like YouTube content as well for you guys. So boom, look forward to those things, and yeah, so just give the video a thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't really care, preferably thumbs up though, because thumbs down sucks, and it's red and I don't like red. Green's awesome. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you guys very soon. Peace.